So hello friends, welcome back to the class. In previous class, we already completed our third exercise, which is exercise 3.3. So from this class, we started our next topic, which is common factors and common multiples. So we start our next topic, which is common factors and common multiples. In which we have already know that what are the factors. The factors are those numbers which are divisible, which are divide the given number and its multiples. So like in common factor, we have, by taking an example, we have two numbers 15 and 12. So firstly, we individually find the factors of these numbers. So for 15, we have factors like 1, 3 and 5. And itself 15. For 12, again we find the individual factors of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. Our topic is common factors, the common terms. So we need to find here the common terms between these two numbers. So we have common factor will be 3. So 3 is a factor which is suitable for 15 and 12 both. With another example, we have 16 and 20. So again individually we find the factors of each numbers. For 16 we have 1, 2, one factor will be also 1. 1 is here also common. 1 is a universal factor. 1, 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 16 is here. For 20 we have 1, 2, 4, 5, not 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 20 itself. So here we find 1 as our first factor, 2 is our second, 4 is our third factor. So common factor will be like 1, 2 and 4. So another example, we take 13 and 12. For 13 we have factor 1 and for 12 we have factor 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. So our one conclusion will be come through this, because we have here the 1 as our only common factor. So our common factor will be 1, and this common factor will be called when two numbers having only 1 as a common factor are called co-prime numbers. So the conclusion will be like the numbers who's having only 1 factors are called co-prime numbers. So this is all about our common factor topic, in which the common term is easily understandable, which means taking factors from the given numbers, which is 2, 3, 4 and 10. By taking two examples, we get here 2 factors, here we get 3 common factors. But in our third example, we see that we have 13 and 12 are our given numbers. In 13, we have factors will be 1 and 13. And for 12, we have factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. But between these, we find only one factor, which is 1. Whenever only one factor occurs, those numbers are called co-prime numbers. So let's move to our next topic, which is common multiples. For which, so our next topic will be common multiples, in which we have the term common again, which is same, and multiples will be product of 10. So again we have example like write common multiples of 4 and 6 up to 5 terms. So here we need to find the common multiples of 4 and 6 up to 5 terms. Firstly, we need to write the 4 multiples will be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 and 40. We write here the 10 numbers. For 6 again we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54 and 60. So again we write 6 terms of 6 also, 10 terms of 6. In 4 we get, from 4 and 6 we get our first common as 12. So these are the common multiples. Common multiple, which will be first as our 12. Again by finding we get our 36 as our second. So on, there are also many occurring. We get our common multiples. So in common multiples, we only find firstly the given number multiples up to some time, and second also, then we find out the common multiples which is lie between in both terms. So let's try some example from your NCERT book. Examples from your NCERT, which is example 5. At first example, we need to find common factors. Common factors of 75, 60 and 210. In which we firstly find individual factors of these numbers. Firstly, we need to find 60 factors, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60, etc. So these are the factors of 60. Or next number is 75, whose factor will be 1, 3, 5, 15, 25 and 75, etc. So our third number will be 210. 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7. For 6 we have 18, 330 is bigger. 10, 14, 15, 21, 30, 35, 42, 70, 105 and 210 itself. So through these factors, we see that the common terms are, so the common factors will be like 1, 2 are occur in 60 and 210, but in 75 it doesn't occur. So 3, 5, 15. So these are only 4 common factors of these 60, 75 and 210. Common factor is very easy topic. In here, simply first find the each terms factor, then taking common from these numbers. So here we need to find next example, which is example 6, common multiples of 3, 4 and 9. So firstly we need to find the multiples of 3, which is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45 and so on. For 4 again we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60 and so on. For third term we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 90, 99, 107, 8, 117 and so on. Between these terms we find our common multiples. In between these we simply see that the common multiples are so here we simply see that we have common, these are 24 is not, yes, 36. We get our first answer is 36 is our first common multiple. For again we need to write further numbers 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, 72, so for it 64, 68, 72, and here also, so we have 72. For 108, it is 54, 226. Yes, we have again 108. So these are the 3 common multiples of, first 3 common multiples of 3, 4 and 9. Many more numbers will be occur in goes infinite forms. On basis of these 2 topics, common multiples and common factors, we have our next exercise, which is exercise 3.4. Exercise 3.4, in which we have our first topic as, first question is for common factors. So our A part we have 20 and 28. So this is your homework part. First question B part and D part. Firstly we have A part in blue, and at C part we have 35 and 50. So in first question we solve our A and C part, and homework part is B and D part, which is second and fourth part. In A part we have 20 and 24, and here we need to find common factors of these both numbers. So again we need firstly to find the first number common factors, which will be 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 28. And for 28 Negative factors will be 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. So the common factors will be like 1, 2, 4. So these three are the common factors between 20 and 28. So in C part we have 35 and 50 as our given terms. So in C part we have the term 35 and 40. For which we need to find first the factors of 35. This will be 1, 5, 7, 35 itself. For B part we have 50, 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50 itself. So the common factors for 35 and 50 will be 1 and 5 only. So this is all about our first question, in which we need to find the common factors of these numbers. We solve our first and third part. Second and fourth part is your homework. Try yourself, which takes you in confidence for solving questions. For second question, we need to find again the common factors, but in which in previous question we have only two numbers, but here we have three terms. So in first part we have 4, 8 and 12, and in B part we have 5, 15 and 25. So again here we again need to find the common factors of these three numbers. It is similar to previous question. Again we firstly need to find the common factor of first term 1, 2 and 4. Our second term will be 1, 2, 4 and 8. Our third term will be 12. Which factors will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. So the common factors of 4, 8 and 12 are 1, 2 and 4. So these are the three common factors of these numbers. For again 5 we have only 1 and 5 factors as factors. For 15 we have 1, 3 and 5. For third term we have 25. For which again we have 1 and 5 and itself 25. Here we see that the common factors are 1 and 5 only. So these are the two common factors of these second B part question. So let's move forward and see our third question. So our third question is based on common multiples. So here we have common. In previous two questions we have common factors, but in this question we have common multiples. So in A part we have 6 and 8, and in B part we have 12 and 18. So in third question we need to find the common multiples of these two parts. Here we have 6 and 8 in our first part, and in B part we have 12 and 18. So here we need to find the common multiples. So firstly we write first term multiples, which will be 12, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Try to write 10 multiples of given number. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. And here we only need to find first three multiples, which will be first three multiples. So the common multiples will be like, so our first term we have multiples as 24, 48. For one more we need to write some further numbers like 62, 68, 74, 66, 72, 78, 84, 90, 96, 102, 108, 140, 120. In 80 we have 88, 96. Yes, we get our third term, which is 96. So these are the three common multiples of 6 and 8, which is 24, 48 and 96. Firstly, try to write first 10 multiples of each number. Then the ask is more, as we get less. Then write some further multiples of our given number. So here in first part we have, in B part we have 12 and 18 as our B part. For 12 we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120. 18 part will do 18, 36, 54, 72, 90, 108, 126. This is 126, 144, 152, and 150. So the common multiples will be for these two numbers like, firstly we have 36, multiples we need to write some further, 32, 132, 144, again we get 144 as our common term, 156, 168, 180. So our third term will be 180. So these are the three common multiples of 12 and 18, 36, 144 and 180. So let's move forward and see our next question. Always try to write first 10 multiples of given number. After, as per the required, and the ask is more and you don't find suitable common multiples, then write further numbers. So here we have number question of 4. Following we need to write, the question is write all the numbers less than 100 which are common multiples of 3 and 4. So we need to write numbers less than 100 and must be multiple of 3 and 4. So firstly we need to write numbers which are less than 100, but they must be multiples of 3 and 4. So simply we need to find the common multiples of 3 and 4 which are less than 100. Firstly we need 5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, 72, 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90, 93, 96 and 99. So these are the multiples of 3 which are less than 100. For 4, again we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 72, 76, 80, 84, 88, 92 and 96. So here this is all multiples of 4. So here we need to find common multiples which are less than 100 for 3 and 4. So through this all numbers we get our first common number will be 12. Sorry, it is 12 not 14. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. So these all are 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84 and 96 are the common multiples of 3 and 4 which are less than 12. So this is all about our fourth question. In this exercise we have 7 questions. So remaining 3 questions we will do in the next class. If you face any problem in this, in previous exercises or in any topic, please ask in my comment section, or if you like my class, please subscribe and like it and share it. Thank you for today.